Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to turn ordinary buttons into cool little resin charms and pieces of jewellery just like these. So what you'll need for this is obviously buttons. The ones with a dip on the inside, like the ones here, are the best ones to use. If the buttons are completely flat, it will be really hard to put resin on them. So if they have an inside part like these ones, then you can easily put resin on the inside. So you'll need to choose your stickers to go inside, make sure they fit inside the buttons like this. These are the ones I'm choosing. You may be thinking, well, won't the resin just go through the holes in the buttons? This is where clear packing tape comes in. You want some clear strong tape like this, and you're just going to put a piece of it on the back of the button and make sure you press it down to remove any air bubbles, or especially around the holes of the button, and that will make sure that no resin will seep out underneath the button, and then you're good to go. So place these on top of a silicone mat. I use this doming mat from littlewindows.com, and slowly add your resin to your buttons. You can also add stickers before the resin by sticking them onto the button by peeling off the backing of the sticker, but I just added resin straight onto the button and then put the stickers straight into the resin. It's really simple when you think about it. It's just a nice idea to use buttons, I think, and they turned out really cute. So again, just be very careful when adding the resin onto the buttons. You can add it a drop at a time if it's easier. I just pour it straight from the cup onto the button because I've been using resin for a long time and I kind of know what I'm doing with it, and I know how quickly it's going to pour and things like that. But if you're new to resin, just do it very slowly and take your time. You don't want to mess up on these. So then you can just stick your stickers straight in. So I just pop them straight in and use the lollipop stick to push them down into the resin, and then put some of the resin on top of the sticker very carefully. You have to be very careful with all of this. If there's not enough resin, you can add a tiny drop of resin on top as well. Just play about, see what you can do, just try it out. You can also add confetti and pieces of small glitter, little glitter heart shapes and things like that. You can be really creative with these as well. As you can see, I added a tiny bit of resin on top of the sticker just because there didn't seem to be enough resin on the button, so I just added a bit more just to cover the sticker and make sure it was all secure in place. And you get the idea of that. Now for the big red button, I decided I wanted a background colour because it was a big button. I could do a couple of layers onto it. But the resin didn't really work so well. It kind of just sunk back down into the center, and it didn't really do an even color on the back. So what I would suggest, if you want to do colors on the back of the button, is to just simply paint it before adding the resin. That is probably the easiest thing to do, and I didn't even think of doing that until like recently. You could even use a clear glue mixed with some glitter like you would for the cameo metal charms and things like that. I know Studio Lorian, her craft channel, she did tutorials on those metal charms, and there's lots of tutorials on the internet for them. So you can use that technique with the glitter and the clear glue to create a background on the buttons as well, or you could just paint them, or you can leave them blank. I quite liked the buttons I did with the stickers because you could see the colour of the button through the resin. And so once they're all cured, you can just simply peel off the tape off the back, and then you can do whatever you want with them. So as you can see, I added a little heart in this one. As you can see, the resin doesn't even like go through the holes hardly because the holes are really small, and you cover them with a sticker anyway, but it's always good to have the tape on the back. So this is how they turned out like, and I think they're really cute. It's something a little bit different, it's pretty simple, but you could go real creative with it and do all sorts of things. So this is the one that had the weird backing. As you can see, the resin does go straight to the middle. So that's what it looks like when I put the sticker on. You can see in my latest resin update what that looked like. So then you can add things like brooch backings, you can add hair clips onto them, you could add rings onto them as well, or bails to turn them into necklaces. I use E6000 for gluing things on. It's a really good strong glue, but you can use anything you have really. And so this is how they turned out like. I am really happy with these. They're quite cute. You can add rhinestones and pearls onto them. You can do all sorts of things. I'm just throwing ideas out there. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. I hope it gave you a couple of cool ideas. And if you try these out, show me pictures on Twitter or Instagram. You could tag them with Frainy XO so I can see them, or you could just tag me in them, whichever. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.